Drop it.
What's going on, guys? TDunks here, back with another Knights and Dragons video for you. And today I'm going to be putting in the new installment in my Guild Spotlight series, guys. So, pretty excited for this episode. Wrecking House, I believe. Yeah, Wrecking House was my last episode. And I kind of hinted to you guys that this was probably going to be the best Guild Spotlight that I've done so far. So, guys, this is a top 10 guild. Straight up, no doubt, top 10. They took top 10 recently. They've taken top 10 not only in Fusion Wars, but in Epic Wars. These guys are a proven guild, a powerhouse guild, a high-placing guild. Guys, these guys are without a doubt the real thing when it comes to Knights and Dragons. So let's go ahead and get on with it. So, just gotta scroll down to find their guild master here. May take a second. Ooh. Like I've said before, I wish that there's an easier way to like scroll down on this. It takes forever. Alrighty, guys, so here it is. See that firestorm there? Oh man, that thing looks so nice. But here we go. Bang, the Juggernauts, guys. So anybody who's watched the top 10 leaderboards, who has been around Knights and Dragons for a while, is gonna know who the Juggernauts are, guys. And if you don't, stop living under a rock, because these guys are the real deal. Like I said, they are a fully maxed out guild. So level 75 have the 40 member slots. Also, all 40 levels of bonus purchase. So, what that means is that, they have the room for everything. And then it's awesome when you go into a guild. Like right now, guys, I'm kind of on a break. I'm not inviting some savages right now. But I'm kind of on a break right now. I'm in a guild that doesn't have as high of bonuses, and it sucks. Like, they're nice guys. I'm excited to war with them and everything, but it sucks not having the bonuses. The bonuses are like awesome. It boosts your armor up so much. So moving on, like I said, maxed out guild. These guys, like, I've been working with their guildmaster, Sean, who was the gentleman that I clicked on. But he says that, as the GM, he's created a family atmosphere, guys. So, it's not like that guild that, once the war ends, it's like, oh, see you next Friday. No, they stay in contact. They're diverse. They have people from different origins, it's not all American-based. It's not all European-based. It's, all over the world, which is a really nice thing because, not only for wars is that awesome, because for people that don't know, like, your night crew can make up whether you make, like, top 25 or top 10. I know that when Savs did their top 10 raid, in the night, our night crew killed it and ended up, like, boosting us up so much. So, straight up, like, not only is it good for wars, but it's cool, like, to sit there and ask somebody that lives over in, like, say, Netherlands, like, oh, like, what kind of popular music, what kind of music's popular over there? Like, it's just cool to be able to talk to people, know them on, a somewhat friendly basis or a somewhat personal basis. And, that's what this guild does, like, they're not just people that war together, they're not just people that are like, we're just kind of here. No, like, they've created a real family atmosphere, which is awesome. That's something that I definitely look for when I'm personally looking at a guild. But moving on, Sean, who is the GM, I'll go ahead and I'll pull him up for you guys one more time. Gotta slide it on down. If I pat up, no, there he is. So here's Sean, guys. He's a beast. Not only is the guild master of the Juggernauts, he's also a member of the Republic Council. So, obviously, like I've said, they are a Republic member. Or I haven't said that yet, but they are a Republic member. So they are a friendly guild to us. he is a council member. So what that means is he's part of like the governing body, so like Congress or the president's cabinet for Americans or whatever. Like they make all the decisions. They help guide the alliance in the right way. So he's part of that. So not only is this a high-ranking guild, but they have a high-ranking member, which is a really nice thing. Not only for to brag and be like, oh yeah, my guild master, he's on council, what up? But it's also because then he's able to find out stuff. He's able to adjust the guild before stuff even happens, really, if you really wanted to. So that's awesome. So these guys, like I said, are a top 10 guild. The guilds, the wars that they've taken top 10, obviously Stormwatch Raiment right here. I believe they either took 3rd or 4th on that one. And then the Celestial War, which I believe is the Guardians battle gear. So that was the last When Earth. And then they actually took top 10 this last Fusion War. So, like I said, they're not only a Fusion War top 10, which, there's a difference there, guys. Like, not dissing anybody that goes top 10 on Fusion Wars all the time. But the thing is you have to have a lot more gas in the tank to go top 10 on an Epic War rather than a Fusion War, Top 10 on a Fusion War, say you have 400 gems, you're sitting solid. Like, your guild are like 600 gems, let me say. Your guild's sitting really solid. Like, you guys could probably make top 10 without a doubt. Whereas in Epic Wars, most minimums are like 1,600 gems or 1,500 gems, depending on the the armor. Like, for instance, the Harley Quinn after the Apocalypse War, that was a huge minimum. So, these guys are a proven guild, not only in the Fusion Boost Wars, but in the Epic Wars too. These guys go hard. They have some really, really, really strong members. I'll go ahead and I will scroll through. So as you can see right here, Harley Quinn, Draco right here. There's that top 10 Mono Fire Sauric Plate Mail from the raid. But just going down, they all have epics, guys. They're all straight up beast. But moving on. So, like I said earlier, these guys are part of the Republic. So the Republic obviously was the alliance that was created from the Coalition and the Rebels merger. So, I think we're over 90 guilds at this point. So we're a pretty big one. So what we decided to do is start making sub-alliances. So these guys are part of the Dynasty sub-alliance. They have, I believe, like 8 guilds or so. The main ones that most people probably know, Child Clown Outlet, which I did a spotlight on previously. And, they've taken, I think, 11th or 12th in a previous war. So they're also top 25 guild. And then Band of Hawk, which I'm pretty sure they've taken top 25 as well multiple times too. So, those are some of the notable ones. Obviously I believe the Juggernauts is the head of that. But, obviously still a really good family to be a part of. But now I'll go ahead and I'll also show you guys their Sentinel. Ripper, he's a beast too. Check out that. I believe that's actually the plus version, so that the Mortius robe's looking sick. That definitely is going to help him in this raid. But moving on, I will go ahead and start talking about requirements, guys. So the requirement, first off, is you have to be level 100 or over, guys. So as you can see right here, requirement already says level 100 over. You have to have 3 Epic Boss Plus armor. So the more that you have, the better off you're going to be. That's in any guild, guys. The ability to be able to adapt to somebody else's lineup is only going to give you more power. So, for those of you that are like, oh, I have like 4 Epic Boss Plus now, I'm solid. No, keep getting them because, like, for instance, me, I'm looking to have one of every armor that could, effectively, counter my armor, my opponent's armor. So, They're looking for at least 3. Obviously, if you have more, definitely gonna be a plus. So also line chat. Obviously, as you can see, they already have a couple of the line IDs that you're gonna have to contact up on the screen. And then as far as getting into the Juggernauts, guys, they kind of have a proving system, which is not a bad thing. I actually believe that this is a good thing. So, you know, to kind of prevent leeches or to prevent people that are only going to come for one war, you don't get another Juggernauts right away, guys. Like, you know, whatever, you know, proving yourself, that's a big thing. So they would place you in probably one of their family guilds, work, you know, your way up, see, you know, what you're scoring, whether you're dedicated, whether you're a team player, whether, you know, you're a personable person, because like I said before, these guys have a family atmosphere. They're not going to bring in somebody to harm that. So definitely looking out for their guild first, not only, you know, as far as war goes, but on the personal level as well. You know, they kind of have a proving system. They want to see you score points. So based on, you know, what guild you're in, obviously the minimums are going to differ from each guild. But, you know, if you want to move up to the #1 guild in their, you know, sub-alliance, you got to prove that you deserve it. Because obviously if they have, you know, as many sub-guilds as they do in that alliance, you know, then there's, you know, 100+ people gunning to try and get in there for the next run. So, real quick, I'll go ahead and I will throw the requirements up on the screen for you guys. So first and foremost, level 100 or over. You know, very common thing. 3 epic boss plus armors. Alright, so, and then line app. And then as far as the war points go, you have to prove yourself. So, you know, you have to show them, hey, I'm worthy of running top 10, or hey, I'm worthy of, you know, running with these guys on this. So, yeah, guys, like I said, these guys are absolute beasts. You know, I've personally worked with a few of their guys, and, you know, they're all really nice. Like, you know, just because, you know, they're a top 10 guild, they're not cocky. Like, they're not like, oh, you know, oh, you've only taken top 25, or, oh, you know, you're a top 100 guild, blah, 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 blah. No, like, these guys are awesome people. Like, Sean is an awesome dude. Like, he's so easy to talk to. He's one of the nicest people, I would say, in our alliance. You know, but he's a very open guy that's willing to talk. So don't be afraid to contact him, guys, if you're interested about getting into their alliance. Possibly, you know, working your way up to the Juggernauts. But, yeah, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and throw their line IDs up on the screen for you guys now. These are the 2 that you're going to contact. One of them is Meg, and then, obviously, one is Sean being the guild master. But, you know, Meg's an awesome person, too. But, yeah, guys, so that's pretty much going to do it for this episode. You know, I was really excited to put out this episode. I feel like, you know, this is probably the best guild I've done, you know. No offense to any of the other guilds I've done in the past. But these are, like, the first, you know, over and over again, top 10 guild that I've done. So, I was really excited to bring this out to you guys. I'm happy that I'm getting it out to you guys before I go on my little vacation. So, yeah, guys, that's pretty much going to do it for this episode, though. Probably going to be putting out another one of these next week. But, yeah, until next time, this is TDunks signing off.